So I started my affiliate journey back in the beginning of 2017, and over the last 3 years I've seen a huge change within the industry across all different sectors of affiliate marketing and blogging. And I felt a little bit unsure and a little bit uncertain recently, and it felt like I'm losing control. What do I mean by that? Well, let's get into this video and I'll tell you all about it. Hi, my name's Carl. I'm an affiliate marketer here in the UK, a bit of a rare breed. I'm flying the flag for the UK with affiliate marketing, and in my videos I share my journey of how I'm building a passive income and building a portfolio of websites. And on my channel I help you guys grow your business or grow your websites by sharing some of the tips and the things that I'm doing and I'm finding that helps grow my business and helps grow my blog. So in today's video I'm going to tell you why I feel like I'm losing control and how I'm going to try and regain that control again. So let me take you back in time just a little bit. The beginning of 2017 is kind of when I started really getting into my blogging and affiliate marketing and learning the ropes of producing content on niche websites and getting them to rank organically. And I knew very, very little about the whole industry, to be honest. And I was learning everything from YouTube and reading books and following people like Alex at WP Eagle and Income School and people like that who had been in the industry for quite some time and was obviously very successful at that point in their own rights. And I wanted to learn everything I could, and it seemed that the main two sectors you needed to learn about was ranking organically in Google and also being able to sell Amazon affiliate products. They seem to be the two areas of the industry that you needed to focus on and you needed to learn to actually be successful within this market. So I did everything I could. I studied, I learned, I stayed up most nights watching videos till the early hours of the morning. I read books, I listened to podcasts, I did everything I could to soak up as much knowledge as I could. And it seemed to actually work. I seemed to be kind of withholding some of that information and growing on it and putting it into practice in my own business. And I started to figure out how Google worked and what Google needed and what Google wanted to be able to get articles and content to rank organically within the SERP index. And then came 2018 and by then I really got the bug. It had taken hold of me like it's probably done with a lot of you guys, and I was really getting into the whole niche website building, and I was doing actually alright. I published a couple of websites that did okay and started to bring a little bit of traffic, got a few Amazon sales and commissions, and everything started to look really, really good. So like everybody, I went through various websites, purchased probably dozens and dozens of domain names, and created websites, shut websites down, created new ones, sold some websites, and continued to dive into the whole world of niche website building. And then by 2019, it seemed like the light bulb moment. It had all clicked into place. Everything seemed to be going smoothly and I was doing okay. And I felt like I had control over everything. I felt like I had control over the destiny of my websites and what I needed to do to get where I wanted to be. And then came 2020. Beginning of 2020 started off very positively. I had some websites that was growing really, really well. I'd sold a couple of smaller sites, very small sites, but it proved that what I was doing was working and people were happy with the kind of websites that I was building because they was willing to buy them and willing to pay money to take over these websites and take them further and take them up to the next level. Because, you know, like everybody, I wanted to move on and try new things and go in a different direction. And then in 2020, obviously, it's been a traumatic year for everybody, not just within websites, also personally. We've had the whole COVID pandemic, which we're still going through. And then we've had things like Amazon rate cuts, which literally cut people's incomes in half. People who've been relying on that 7 or 8% commission rates that they were getting for selling products on Amazon through their affiliate links. And we saw that dramatically cut in half. Some niches practically getting 1 and 2%, which made the whole affiliate commission structure very, very difficult to work with. And then for me, we had the May core update with Google, Google, what Google's been up to this year, I have not a clue. In fact, I'm kind of losing confidence that even Google knows what it's doing at the minute. We've had core updates that's deranked millions of websites, and some of these are big, huge websites that was getting 3-4 million page views a month, suddenly drop down and getting 100,000 page views a month. Or, on our terms, to put it in our perspective, websites that was getting 2,000 or 3,000 organic traffic, search traffic a month, suddenly dropped to 50 or 60 a month. And then we've even had instances where we've had articles de-indexing. So articles that suddenly just drop out of the SERP index, nowhere to be found, or they've gone from page 1 to page 100, just overnight, without warning, without explanation. So whereas in 2018, 2019, I felt like I had control over my destiny, control over what Google wants to a fair degree, I felt like I could not manipulate Google, but I could certainly influence Google. And I knew what I needed to write and how I needed to write it, and the structure and the formula that I needed to put in place to get good results within the Google SERP index. But lately all that seems to have changed, and the reason for making this video is that I feel like I've lost control kind of over my destiny. I've lost control over how I can rank organically in Google. I literally do not know what Google wants at the moment. So I think between the whole COVID pandemic, lockdown, Google doing their stupid dance, what they've been doing this year, core updates, and Amazon doing their affiliate commission cuts, it just feels like the control has kind of been lost and given away to other people with my business. So the reason for this video is that I'm going to take back control over my business. Yes, Google and Amazon and other affiliate platforms will obviously be a huge part of my business, but I want to feel like I've got some control over what's going on. And that's where an email list comes into play. Now, I know a lot of you are probably going to think emails, it's dead in the water, it's past, it's had its day. I actually think differently. And so too do a lot of big affiliate marketers. People like Pat Flynn and Spencer Hawes have all realised the importance of actually having a direct contact with their audience. These affiliate marketers are realising the possibility now that you can take some control back from Google and from these big affiliate platforms like Amazon and actually have more control over your own destiny and your own business. Now, I recently watched one video from one of these affiliate marketers that's huge, has a massive following and is really successful in the business, and they was asked one question, and it was, if you could keep any part of your business, if you had to lose everything but you could hold on to one aspect of your business, what would it be? And that affiliate marketer turned around and said their email list. When they were asked why, they said because all these other platforms around them, all this other noise is out of their control, but they can control that email list and they can control the direct effect that they have between their business and their audience. And that really got me thinking about email marketing and email funnels and collecting emails and how you can do it correctly to get the right list that suits your business the best. Now, I've collected emails before. I've done the random thing like maybe a lot of you guys are doing, where you just literally have a pop-up that says, you know, I'll give you a free ebook, give me your email address. You have not a clue what that visitor or that potential purchaser really wants or really came to your website for in the beginning. So that's why I've decided to do a really targeted email campaign. Now, I'm currently revamping my website. Keywordcare.com is going to be changed to carlbroadbent.com. Currently at the minute it's in development, it's in the maintenance mode, but soon it will be launched with a whole new feel and a whole new structure to the website. And I'm going to be using a program or a tool called Convertkit that's actually going to help me collect emails that will drive more targeted audiences to the right products that I have. And I think this is what's going to really make the difference. I know Spencer Hawes recently did a project where he brought to life an email list that had 20,000 subscribers on it, and he tried to target them with products and affiliate deals and saw very little success from it. Now, the reason that happened is because he hadn't a clue what that audience wanted. He had no idea whether they were interested in his YouTube channel, his blog sites, his affiliate deals, He didn't have a clue, so he's targeting the wrong products to the wrong people, and that's the #1 cardinal sin with an email list. Now, I've mentioned this before with a general pet website. Imagine collecting emails on a general pet website. They sign up to get an email book, or they sign up to get a 10% off coupon, and you've got that email list and you start building up a nice following. You then start an email campaign where you're sending products over to people and you're hoping that they're going to click them and you're going to make a commission. So you're sending an email out, let's say about dog food, and you're sending it out to this email list that you built. You've built it from a pet website, so you're convinced it's a good email list, and you send the email out and you get hardly any response. Well, there's no wonder if you're sending a 10% off dog food coupon to a cat owner or a fish keeper. They're just going to unsubscribe, or they're just going to mark that email as junk, and they're just going to ignore any future emails you send them. So the key to building this email list is putting them into individual pots or email folders. Now Pat Flynn has a fantastic video about this, and I will leave a card up in the description somewhere and you can go check that out. He describes exactly how to use Convertkit, which is what I'm using, how to funnel them into individual pots so that you have the right people in the right pot. So like I said, I'm going to be using Convertkit to put these email names into specific funnels or pots, you could call them, that are really targeted. And if we head over to the computer now, I'll actually give you a real quick demonstration of what it looks like and how easy it actually is to use Convertkit to do that. Here we are over at Convertkit. As you can see, this is their home page, their landing page. And if we have a look at the price first of all, because I know a lot of you, obviously that would be a major concern. It certainly was for me. So you can see here that Convertkit actually offers a free account. This is a no credit card, cancel anytime kind of gig. And you can have up to 1,000 subscribers on your email list. And now I jumped straight into their creator package, which is $29 a month. And I did this because I knew that I was really going to be pushing this campaign hard. And, you know, I've already got a following of a couple of thousand on YouTube. So the chances of getting 1,000 plus subscribers within, let's say, the first 6 months is pretty plausible. So I thought it was worth just going straight into that package. So you can also see as you go up here, so if we get to, let's say, 5,000 subscribers, then it's going to cost me $79 a month. Now, I know this does sound like a lot of money, but obviously you're only going to be building and using this platform if you know that you can have a good return on your investment. You only want to be doing this if we can create a really targeted audience that we can either make some sales from, or let's say you could get some more YouTube views, whatever it may be that you're targeting. So obviously if you're paying $79 a month, you need to make sure that it's really working for you. So this is one of the features that I really loved about Convertkit. As soon as you come onto your dashboard, you'll see here at the top you have your subscriber list, you have the automation sequence, which is pretty much 99% why I bought this program. Like I said, this is the function that's going to narrow the email subscribers down into specific funnels and specific kind of pots. And then you have these landing pages here, which again was a really big factor of why I did this. And basically have a landing page. You don't actually need to host this on your own website. So if you want a landing page that you want to capture and create an email list from, you can use Convertkit's own platform and hosting to actually have the landing page on. So if we click here and choose landing page, you can see here all the different kind of landing pages that you can have. And you've got all sorts of different types of landing pages. Now let's just open one and have a look. So if we look at this video one here, you can see here that this is an email page that is designed to capture email addresses. Now every single part of this is customizable. So for instance, you know, if we wanted to choose this one, we would go to the top right hand corner, click choose, and then we can literally edit. So if we wanted to edit this, we could put whatever you want, Cal Broadbent. You can then delete this, you can add to it, you can play the video, or you can add your own video. So you could change this, you could say something like, watch my journey as I make passive income. You know, something like that. You can change all these, whether you want to, you might want to add, let's say, a custom field, you might want to add the name. So now you can see we've got the email address and the name. You might not want to say sign up, you might want to say join now. And then you can change this, so it's Carl's story. you can literally change anything you want. You can add your own image here, everything on this. And like I say, you could just make your own 2 or 3 minute video, add it to here, and then just save and publish, and you're done. So if we preview this now, this is actually a full landing page hosted by Convertkit. You would then just embed this a piece of code, and you would be able to put that on any of your social media or any of your blogs, Facebook groups, wherever you want. And when people click it, they're going to come straight over to here and find this beautiful landing page that you've just created. Now, if you take a look at another one, let's find one that's more kind of word based. So you can see here, let's have a look at this one here. This one's called Cedar. As you can see, this is a one screen landing page. Again, already set up. You can change this image, you can change this background, but it's basically a landing page to capture the email address that's set up, designed, and hosted by Convertkit. And there's dozens and dozens of these to choose from. You can see here down the left-hand side how many there is. So if you want to do a different one, just simply pick another one. Let's have a look. Let's go with, find a nice one. Okay, so let's go with that one. Boom, we've got another one straight away to choose from. Let's do another one. How about this one? Great. Let's say you wanted this one. Click choose, and straight away you can change every aspect of this. You can change that. You can change the text. You can change the colors. You can simply click on this box and change the font color, change the box color, anything you want. It's instantly doable, and you simply click publish and it's live. It's as easy as that. So that was one of the reasons why, first of all, I liked it. I knew I didn't have to purchase any external landing pages. I mean, some landing pages can cost $30, $40 just for a simple page like this. So that was one of the reasons I went with ConvertKit. But the main reason is for the automation. The way to segregate emails into specific funnels and pots is through the automation. So if we take a look at the automation now, you can see here you're faced with two options. You have templates that are already built for you, and then you have create your own automation, which is actually really, really simple. But let me show you the templates first of all. So you can see here there's different templates for different purposes. So here's an evergreen newsletter. Here's a product pitch, here's a webinar, here's a product launch. You can see there's various options that are already set up for you. But I think that most people are probably going to want to create a very, very specific funnel, which is designed specifically for your audience. So I'm going to show you how one of mine works. So you can see here, this is an automation that's going to be running on Broadbent.com, and the way we're going to gather the emails initially is from things like pop-ups, sticky bars, and in-context sign-up forms. So if we click the sticky bar, you can see here that this will be running at the top of my website. As you can see here, get secret videos tips straight to your inbox, and it asks them to put their name and the email address. Now, when somebody fills that information in on that sticky bar, they will be instantly tagged, which will start the email sequence. And as you can see here, this line that joins them here joins them into this email pot here. Now, this is the first email pot within the sequence, within the funnel. And then if I show you another sign up option, so here's another one. This is a box that would be in the middle of the text, within the middle of the content. And again, if anybody enters their details on here, they're automatically going to be tagged, which again will be sent through, as you can see here, down this sequence here, again, into this welcome one here. Now, there's also pop-ups, so there's a pop-up on here. I'm not going to show you this now because it's going to spoil a big surprise, but this is another pop-up box. And again, it's just a way of gathering email addresses, but from a specific audience. And again, this will be tagged, which will send everybody down into this email sequence. Now, once in this email sequence, we've got a pot of email lists, but obviously they're not narrowed down and they're not targeted. So what will happen as soon as they sign up, they will instantly go into this automation sequence. Now, this automation sequence will go out whenever I want, instantly, within a day, within 2 days, and it will be an opening welcome email. Now, this email will simply say, thank you for subscribing. Now, kind of let me know what you want. And this is where you're going to segregate them into specific pots. Now, this is a very, very basic structure. This is a very basic welcome. You can be more structured, more detailed, more narrowed down. But for me, I think I just need to narrow it down into 2 or 3 different sectors of my business. And if I can send them into 3 individual funnels, I think that'll work well for me. So as you can see here, option 1 is for anybody that's interested in any established websites that I have or any websites I may be selling. They would click this link. The second option is for anybody who just wants affiliate marketing information, tips, help, things like that, or maybe my latest videos. And then the third option here is for anybody who's interested in one of my service, so my keyword care packages or any one-to-one tuition or anything like that. So you can see the 3 options here. Now, what's clever about this piece of software is the minute they click one of these options, if we go back to the main sequence, now as you can see here, when they click one of those 3 options within this welcome email letter, which is the first chain of this funnel, they will be tagged. You see this little red tag here? This will instantly tag them and let me know that number 1, this person here has clicked this link, therefore they're interested in any websites that I may have for sale. Number 2 option, these people are interested in my keyword research or my keyword care packages that I offer and services that I offer. And the people who clicked this option here were tagged with general tips and hints. So they was interested in just learning some free general information and some strategies that can help them grow their business. They're not interested in kind of buying any services or buying any websites I have for sale. So they will fall into this pot here. Then they will each be filtered into these 3 sections here, these 3 funnels or pots. So these email lists here will then have very targeted audiences where I can then create a chain of emails or a funnel, as it's so called, that will then specifically target them with products or information that's relevant to that particular person. So again, if I show you this one here, you can see here I've built an email sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emails that will go out at specific times and periods throughout the coming months that will give them some really helpful information, some hints and tips that can help them grow their business. And I know that they're going to be really interested in this information because they clicked that in the initial welcome email that now shows me that that's the kind of information there and help they're after. Whereas if we click this email list, so you can see from this email funnel that this is a little bit more structured around products and services. So, I mean, take no notice of what you read in this email. This is all work in progress. But it will be something like, you subscribe to my email letter. I know you're interested in services, keyword research, etc. Let's narrow it down more specifically for you. Are you looking for me to do a site review? Would you like me to pick a niche for you? Would you like me to research some keywords for you? So you can see here that then they go into this email funnel that is more targeted to people that's interested in services and products that I provide. So this can be really, really narrowed down. It depends how complex you want to go. The software is so sophisticated that you can tell the software every time somebody buys a product from me, tag them so I'm not troubling them again. I don't want to pester them with products that they've already bought. And you can get very, very detailed and very narrowed down. But this is a basic structure for me. I think this will work for me, and I'll certainly be able to see some data and see some relevant results that I can bring to you guys from this little email funnel that I've got going on. Like I say, it is new. You may have a very advanced email funnel, but it's something that I'm learning, and hopefully it'll be helpful for me to share my findings with you. So there you go. I hope you like that. So there you go. That's why I'm taking control again and trying to break away from the authoritativeness of Google and the overpowering influence it has on my business. And I'm going to try and actually build this email list in front of you guys. So I will be honest and open, and I will, again, like I always do, share with you my data. Like always, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You may find other email providers like MailChimp really good to use and really successful for you. Fantastic. This is just the one I'm using. I'm not saying it's the best, I'm just saying I found it affordable and easy to set up. It did what I needed it to do at a reasonable price per month. So I thought it was a good investment, and I thought it was something that I could share with you guys and show you kind of my email funnel. And if you subscribe to the email list, you'll see the funnel, you'll see the emails you get, and hopefully you can let me know, are they targeted? Were they topics that you was interested in? Are you in the right funnel? And do you think I've got it set up right, and do you think it's going to work? So, comment below, are you using kind of an email funnel? Have you had success from it? Do you think you're doing it wrong? Do you think you've just been targeting everybody generally? Have you specifically tried to narrow it down into little pots and little funnels? Please let me know. This is the first email list that I've built in this format, and it'd be great to hear from you. And I'm happy to take some tips and advice from you guys. This is new to me, so I hope we can help each other out, and let's see how we go in the next few months. So if you enjoyed that, please subscribe if you're new to the channel and hit the bell icon. Even if you subscribe but you've not clicked that bell, please do so, and then that way you don't miss out on any videos that I produce in the future. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.